Hi, and my name is Jason Pritchard, and it's been a little while since I've given you guys an update. I've come back to Canada after about 10 months of being in Kona, Hawaii. I was there staffing a school called the Discipleship Bible School. There again I learned leadership skills and things that I could take away with me for the rest of my life in terms of my character and walking with Christ. I also was part of a church called Shekinah Ministries. This is where I just grew in this passion for Christ. I got this passion for going and evangelizing and reaching the lost. And through that I built relationships with people that were obviously relationships will last for life. And I'm coming back with so much on my heart, and God's allowed me the last 2 months to just process through the things He's taught me. Called me to try something new, and He's saying that even though you've done missions for the last 7 years or so, it's time to apply, it's time to give back, and it's gonna look different than what you're used to. And so He just said, work hard. And so God provided a job for me to just stick with something called College Pro Painting, and that's where I spent a lot of my time just praying in prayer and just painting and focusing on God. And I also got to continue the message. Missions didn't end in Kona. It didn't end, in all my other places I've gone. But there's an urban ministry that takes place. Anyone that works in the workplace knows that they have to be a salt and light. It's something that we have to do wherever we go. And so that's what God's calling me to do. And in that, the most exciting thing is that I felt God prompting me to apply for a franchise owner with a friend. Now, this was something that I was not used to, as business was different. It wasn't something that I'm naturally used to, being a missionary. He said, it's about shepherding, it's about growth, it's about character. And basically, me and a friend applied when there was about 9,000 applicants. And there was only about 1,000 interviews. And there was only a couple turfs left in Calgary. And me and him thought it was a long shot. We thought we didn't really have a chance at it, but we went through the interviews. There's about 4 of them, and each time I was just sharing our testimony with this guy, and he kind of laughed and smiled with us, and he thought, you know what, I'm gonna give you guys a chance. I think you guys can do it, and I think you guys can be pretty good at it. And so for me, it's not about just money, and it's not about that. It's about ministry. It's about learning how to be responsible and take the gifts God's given me and apply it after all these years. Even if it's in the world where you're painting or taking care of crews, with their paintbrushes and stuff like that, it still is about focusing on others, putting yourself in other people's shoes. And I felt like God says, take the little thing that I've given you and watch it grow. Sometimes us young guys, we want to think about the big vision and the great big thing that we're going to do for God. But God's saying it takes steps. And so for me, this is the biggest and best step that I think that God's opened up for me. It's a door that I'm gonna walk through starting this January, and the trainings that we're gonna go through, and interviewing people, and having a small business. What a great way to apply what God's done in my heart. I thought I'd just keep you in touch with what's going on in my life right now. So keep me in your prayers, and I look forward to keeping you guys up to date.